Hello everyone, how you doing? This video is going to be on rehousing my irminia Suntiger female, and this is one of two females. I will be putting her in this Semi-Arboreal setup that I have just completed for her. Pretty simple setup, but pretty neat. You can see right there, there's the bark in the back where she can climb up, and a hide, since my other female really likes to just burrow and stays hidden underneath all the time. I figured I'd put the hide in there just in case this one wants to do that as well. Plus I will be attempting to breed her, so that'll be a good spot for her to lay the egg sac. So pretty much simple setup. 5-gallon tank, and you can see the hide there in the ground. I did the backing with just some scraps I had, piece of cork tile in the back there, and then this other piece of cork bark just going up vertical, and then just wedged a few pieces of bark in the back so you couldn't see the glass too much. So pretty simple, easy. Just, let's see, let me focus here. So I also did the substrate a little low there on the where the cork bark is, just so it gives it a sense of elevation if it wants to stretch out there on the cork bark. And so there's a T in the critter keeper. I will go ahead and pause, and then I'll be back, and we'll get her in there. Alright everyone, be back in a few. Alright, so we're back. I've just put the critter keeper in there and claimed it in there, and now I will try to get her out with my snake hook. These tees usually don't go in willingly, so we'll see how she does. Trying to keep this as steady as possible. And there she goes right away, thread posing. So I'll try to sneak in behind her here and see if I can't get her to come out. Just nudge her a little bit. These guys can be pretty fast. That's why I have the 5-gallon side of this 20-gallon long container. Also did want to mention that the snake hook, I'm hardly touching her with it. The sound that it's making on the critter keeper, for some reason, sounds a lot louder in the video than it does in person. So there she is, thread posing right there. Does not want to go in or get out, actually. You can see her strike. Alright, so she seems to be getting a little agitated there. So I'm just going to pause. I'm going to put the lid on this 20-gallon and just let her come out on her own. I don't want her to get too upset, especially whenever I have the container inside of a 20-gallon already. No big deal. I'll just let her come out on her own, and then we'll come back once she's in there and see her in her new setup. Alright everyone, be back in a few. Alright everyone, so there she is. She eventually crawled up enough on the side of the critter keeper to where I could actually guide her out. She's trying to make her way out now, so let me lure her back in real quick. She's climbing the top of the enclosure there. Cool looking tea. But yep, basically this is her new setup. She'll be in here, and I'll put a water dish there in the corner and leave her in here for probably a week or so before I try to put the male in there. I had them in this 20-gallon tank together with both lids open, just trying to see if they would do anything. Nothing happened. I think the male has not laid a sperm web yet. So what I'm going to do is probably just take the male and put him in her enclosure. There's a lot of her web in there. And see if, her old enclosure that is, and see if that helps them get going. So there she is, Irminia Suntiger, in her new enclosure, and I will go ahead and let this girl get used to it for now. And thanks for watching everyone.